Can you just give me a wink? That wink, I know.
But see, the thing too is like a lot of times, man. See, that's when there's so many different cliques of them, and like there can be 4 that hang out together, and if for them, that's all they know of those 4. So if they meet another guy, they'll bring him into the clique, like, well, so he get down too. So they'll introduce you that way. So that's how sometimes I met a lot of guys.
I can make it a introduction.
That's also happening with the females.
Yes.
I mean, I know you mentioned it in the book, but I mean, to the same extent that it is with the men.
Yeah.
But I think the females are more open. You know what I'm saying? Not to say society won't really accept it. Just as a female, there's certain things that you probably, I'm sorry, just to say it, there's certain scenes in the book that I'm just like, wow, I don't want to read that part. But I'm guessing you thinking that if it was, a woman and another woman, it wouldn't really be like,
I guess a prime
example just as bad.
Because I think that, I do believe that they probably still are. I think that I read your blog about Wanda when she came out. For all these years, that you just, because sometimes but it's just them. But to be in the industry and for her to excel, she probably had to be just kind of discreet about who she, what it was. Because like you said before, it's really nobody's business. But I have absolutely no issues if you live and doing you another life. You know what I'm saying? So, but the only thing, I think that the main reason that it becomes such a thing on our end, as far as on the outside looking in, is because of the wives that I guess don't know. And you sit here, do you, homie, do you all day, all night, but don't bring it home to me, and I'm not wrapping up because you're my husband, and now we got, and you're not wrapping up because you don't really think you're gay, and now you bring something home. That's where the mass hysteria is, so to speak, and that's where we just, as a whole, our community just has to get educated enough to know we gotta love ourselves first, and don't matter what you're doing in your bedroom. If you can come out and be successful, it shouldn't even matter, and then just keep it pimping, whatever. But because it's just not like that right now, I think we just got years to go.
But I really think it's a double standard.
It is.
Cheating is a cheater. Whether he's cheating with a man or cheating with a woman, I have a problem with the dishonesty. Whether he's down or not, I just have a problem with that. Let me decide.
Because then you can make the decision what you want to do, and that's it. As long as you, and I'll tell you, we really have to, both men and women, because it could be men too that's with their wife, and the wife is, on the down low as well. We just have to be able to be honest. A person that every relationship I go into, like, look, I just need to know about my life. You do what you want to do with your life, but I need to know about my life. So if you even itching or feeling like you want to go somewhere, can you just let me know? And then I can make the decision if I want to be with you. If I don't, if I want to go do my own thing, I can make that decision though. And then we, and be just accepted. I might fall out, I might not, but you have to. I don't know. You might do it via email. I'll take the email. I might have to cool down, but I get it together. And then I think, but I will respect it more if you can just come to me and be honest and say this. And that's, I literally say that to every boyfriend, even my husband that I have. I don't care what it is, if you're with a man or if you're with a woman, because cheating is cheating. And I just need to know. So once you come, but that's just me. So, I guess once everybody else get that philosophy, we might be all right. We won't have these epidemics because it's not, if we don't have to worry about, it's a down low thing or da-da-da, because people are just honest. You're just being honest about. And then they'll feel comfortable with being who they are and wherever they work. Because it's down low, and not only in the industry, this job down low at McDonald's.
That's the scary part. That's what the scary part is.
And HIV and AIDS is not a homosexual
It's
thing.
really not.
It's an everybody thing.
It's really not.
Because your mother was a homosexual. So everybody, it's like, look, this is where I came from. I'm the one that came out, and I'm the one that's healthy.
Exactly.
Well, I enjoyed your book. I really did. At first, when I started reading, I didn't know. I was like, and I say I read Elin Harris's book, but yours just seemed a little bit more young and urban and I'm like, dang, for real. it's one thing to guess, and then it's another thing to be like, dang, this must be that person, you know? So I was like, I don't even know if I want to continue. I had to go to the next page. I gotta read on.
I agree with you that the industry has a hand in all this hidden stuff, because it's like, if your image, there's gonna be young women that want you, so you can't come out because your records won't sell.
Right.
Well, you know, maybe if you come out, the whole gay community might buy 5. You know what I mean?
Or
maybe, you know, I buy it. I don't care what it is. You know, if it's good, it's good.
I agree.
But
I
the
like
industry
the
don't
book.
think that way.
I think I was mad at first because we didn't know the names. But then a lot of people that you describe could be anybody. Like if you just look, there's one person, it could be 5 different people that you describe. It just made you think about it, like it really doesn't matter who it is, because there were people, black people, white people, they were all the same. But I think a lot of the rappers, and then it was some of the females that we were discussing, we were like, yeah, that could be this person, that could be that person, so.
And then I was also concerned, and I don't know why I was concerned for you, I don't know you. But I was concerned that you were portraying yourself as a whore. And I was like, oh my God.
It was.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. And I even discussed it.
But it was an addiction.
But it was like.
Right. So, okay, so yes. So 2 things.
And I mean, I kept looking at you. I kept turning around and looking at this like, oh, poor bitch. You know, I literally did. I kept looking at your eyes, and then I was.
Oh my God.
Why? You don't have to do that, baby.
But I can just say it was an addiction, because I was so busy, I was so hungry for love.
Yeah.
I equated sex with love.
Yeah.
So if a man said, well, you know, you're cute or you're attractive, I was, okay, let's go there. Like, that was my whole philosophy. Especially working in the entertainment industry, it's a very transient environment. Like, nobody's stable. Everybody, you know, is always constantly moving, going someplace. So it made it much more easier to sleep with somebody and to have a connection, and then they be gone. So it was like, I don't have to get connected, you know, emotionally. Because I was like, do I really want to have that burden of being involved with somebody, knowing that they're out there probably doing it with somebody else? So because we were all emotionless.
But you know, even to me, when I read it, it didn't sound like you were emotionless. It sounded like you had in your head that this was going to be something. Every time, and it just, and I have a girlfriend who's the same way. She was unfortunately molested when she was a child, and she equates sex with love, and she knows she does, but she doesn't know how to stop herself. And everybody she opens herself up to, she's thinking relationship. When you can't have a relationship with somebody if they've already got all of you. I mean, when you give somebody your body, you've given them everything. You know what I'm saying? So when I read it, I just really felt like, oh, poor baby. I really did, because I was like, and maybe because I have a girlfriend that's like that, and I just kept looking at your eyes, man. And you have some powerful eyes in this picture. I mean, and I just kept wishing I had known you then, so I could hug you and say, you don't have to do
Because
this.
I put that in the book, but a lot of guys would come to me at parties, they were like, oh my God, like, the way you're looking at me, I'm like, what's he looking at? That made you want to come to me? Like, don't look at me. Like, oh my God. I'm like, okay.